Nice job by Lattin fronting.
And it's pulled down by Lattin.
Transition defense is a must for Villanova. You got to get back and limit these easy scoring opportunities for the Sooners.
Jumper, Lattin, the Houston.
Final four in the offense. Ryan Spangler a little anxious. Well, that's why.
Well, and I would say, Vern, right off the bat, whether the nerves play a factor in this game for the first minute or two, it'll be interesting to see. But the Ducks come right out in this matchup defense, and they're going to try to switch as much as possible on the perimeter defensively. A lot of times, lobs come into play for both of these teams.
Mike Eads, Tony Padilla, and Ray Notley are the officiating crew. They find underneath.
Very well in the last game. 6 of 8 from the floor.
Well, they tried the alley-oop. It's on the floor.
And one another. And you just make sure you don't run over somebody for a charge on that play.
Skip pass. That almost skipped over Cousins' head.
There's so much attention to Buddy Hield on the floor that these other 4 guys can just really play in their comfort zone.
Spin move. Cousins. Nice touch pass. Lattin, 2. That was really... Teams have met quite often because they were members for the longest time of the Big 12. And A&M went and joined the Southeast Conference in 2012. The officials tonight, Roger Ayers, Gene Steratore, and Lamont Simpson. What's that of 10 times? You gotta miss. No roll here. Buddy Hield, no numbers.
A minute ago, we were speaking about getting Davis the ball. That was the first entry pass they threw to the big guy.
This is Jordan Woodard, junior from Arcadia, Oklahoma.
Hogue has the assignment.
Oh, beautiful. Wow.
You know,
Caruso.
I'd like to have him in a body cast if I were guarding him.
Hogue, and another rebound. Oklahoma, among other things, is getting the rebounds in this game. Here's Hield, guarded now by Admon Gilder, number 3. Kick it out, Christian James. There's Caruso, who's now on Gilder. 2:28 to go. Floater. No, not a floater. Let's find Khadeem Lattin.
Yeah, a little float onto the ball for 10 seconds because there's no 5-second violation. They actually, with no timeouts left, could have called a timeout up 2, and they would have got hit with the technical, but at least they would have gotten the ball back.
Khadeem Lattin, number 12, 19 at the break.
And Lon Kruger telling his point guard to put the brakes on it. Cousins just holding on to it. See if they can take some time off the clock and get a big set. Bang.
Hello.
Allie Cox is a load down there. He's 250 pounds, like playing a defensive end.
Will Wade sums up by saying he can move some guys around. That's accurate. Lob! Lattin finishes it off the feed from Spangler. Lattin bothers the shot. Woodard back to Buddy Hield. First shot of the day. Lattin stick back.
Big start for Khadeem.
Go with the point. Bilberry, who got his first for the VCU bench. We saw that animated Lon Kruger. He was having a discussion with Buddy Hield, and they have a vocal relationship back and forth between the 2-time Big 12 Player of the Year. Lattin dunks it down.
There's really nobody.
Woodard, Lattin finishes it off.
Rivalry game against Villanova.
Not at the Palestra.
Not at the play. That would be too good to be true.
Underneath, that's Lattin finishing it off. Makes 8, and now Cal State Bakersfield. The layup from Matt Smith. Back to a 3-point game with the Sooners here in Oklahoma City with a partisan crowd in the building. Spangler, the lob to Lattin. 10 to shoot. Tap in goes, and that's Khadeem Lattin with the fall.
Screen, and look at Miles hound him. Woodard, step back. Lattin again underneath, up over Williams for the field goal. Woodard goes into a driving Buddy Hield. Still a tap back by.
Not be hampering him as much anymore. 13 and 12 over his last 3. Really been a huge factor for the Cyclones on why they're playing much better as of late.
Lattin free throw line jumper. Got it. And the scoring gets started. Cousins to inbound. Finds Spangler. Lattin now. That jumper will go.
Second one he's made. Had one early.
Help. Spangler met by Washburn. Second chance, Khadeem, Lattin, and his foul breaks the tie. 2,100 plus points speaks for itself. He's an outstanding, once-in-a-lifetime type scorer. Oh, what a pass from Spangler.
Originally signed with UCLA, one of the best athletes on this team. Improved his three-point shooting by about 9% this year.
No look. Spangler back out to Woodard. Cousins finds Lattin from the baseline. Ranked team of the country. Up 56-34. Lattin faces and scores right over it to Solomon. Spangler, a steal. Hield lobs it up. Khadeem Lattin to finish it.
And a rebound there for Buford.
See West Virginia, they trapped even off the missed shot.
Good look, Woodard finding Lattin. Hield will try. Off the mark. Loose ball. Lattin.
Oh, man, what a job by Lattin.
Oh, my.
Even on that last transition, rather than go to Isaiah Cousins, Devontae Graham stayed with Hield. He basically gave Cousins the shot and said, all right, if one of you is going to be open, it's not going to be Buddy Hield. This is the guy that's got to get going. Jordan Woodard. He has really struggled of late.
Cousins inside. Off to Lattin for the slam.
Points a game and the find from Owundu. It's a good way to keep him out of transition, make shots as well. Woodard the lob once more. He and Wade the defense on Woodard, and that will.
Hield and Woodard right now combined for 19 of OU's 21 points. A steal by Washburn, but taken right back by Khadeem Lattin. Walker uses the screen set by Dante Buford, then loses the dribble, regains it, a behind the back pass. Lattin finishes it up. 3 Woodard, around and out, but there is Lattin.
Aggressive player. Trent Johnson called him fearless. When he has space, he has to take more of those drives and not settle for threes.
Boy, Cousins found it.
He runs in straight lines. Knows his role.
Oh, is that a replay
for TCU?
So 15 for Hield now. Another rebound for Spangler, who's nearing a double-double. Lob to Lattin.
3-point plays. Also good free throw shooter. So all the athleticism and the skill plus makes his free throws.
Well, here's the third different defense that the Red Raiders have now thrown. They've thrown the half-court man. They went zone for a possession or two, and now the full-court man. Coach Tubby Smith talked to us at shoot-around today that he was just going to try to keep the team off balance.
Cousins will get it back after having to give the ball up. Shot clock under 10. Cousins, the lob to Lattin. Left his feet, got away with it. Woodard down the lane. Woodard, tip in by Lattin. That was the combo that won the West Virginia game.
And they'll need more from Al Freeman. He's their best three-point shooter. Last game against Kansas State, struggled in regulation, but came through big in overtime.
What a nice look from Buddy Hield to Lattin.
I got to spend some time around Torian Prince this summer at the Nike Basketball Academy, where he really impressed, going against guys like Ben Simmons, Chris Dunn, Buddy Hield was there, George Niang. He's put himself on the NBA radar.
He struggled shooting the ball this year to some degree. Cousins finds Lattin along the baseline.
Taking over basketball games, had 30 points here against Vanderbilt.
Baylor's trying to hang with the outside shooting. Oklahoma 12 of 18 from 3 on the road against a good team. Lattin from that baseline area. That's the second one. Ahmad spin move. That's a tough shot, way off. James, the freshman, over to Khadeem Lattin from the baseline. Maybe a second and a half to spare. Hield tried to jump stop. I thought he traveled. Lattin tipped it in. To go. Woodard against Carter. Woodard off glass. Tip is good from Lattin.
A little bit more inside and on the baseline than the previous years.
Look at that creativity. Missed the shot, but Lattin is there.
And Oklahoma doesn't rotate.
Spangler high out the window. And putting it back is Lattin. Right hook, missed it. Woodard thought about it, gives it up for Cousins. He'll try a 3-ball. Lattin, the putback off the window.
Keep attack.
Cousins missed it. Lattin keeps it alive for Oklahoma. Lattin from the free throw line extended.
And today, what a statement that would make.
Of course, last year, Gerard, Kansas State beat OU not once, but twice, including here on this floor. Alley-oop in the jam for Khadeem Lattin. Woodard using a screen set by Buford. Jumper from 17. Put back there for Khadeem. Off the bench, 14 points, which leads K-State in scoring. Off the inbounds catch and put in by Khadeem. K-State last year went 8-10 in conference play, but they were 1-10 on the road last year, 1-8 in conference, with that one win coming in Norman. But Sooners trying to improve to 13-1 and 2-1 in conference. From a tough angle, Khadeem Lattin.
Absolutely good. It certainly is all the way. Lattin with the screen. Hield goes back on the pick and roll. Beautiful play.
Nice diagonal pass. Good on the glass. Very active. Certainly a different player than his granddaddy. He was a wide body, David Lattin, for that great Texas El Paso team.
Woodard off the drive. Float. What a great finish by Lattin that time.
What a
pull up by Graham. Rattles into Spangler's hands.
Got a wide open shot right there. Didn't convert. What a nice drive.
Woodard and Lattin finishes.
Oh, the diagonal pass. Does Oklahoma have an answer? Mason really pushes it way out. Spangler has not looked for a shot in ages.
Woodard on the drive, gives it off down to Lattin, who ties it.
Nice play by Woodard. He created that opportunity. It's got a little one-on-one now to try to get a screen.
Lucas helps. They seal it up. Here's Lattin. OU takes the lead.
And the reason Lattin got free was
Niang, because he can score outside in, put it on the floor. What an impact he's having.
15 points for Deontay Burton. Good look inside to Lattin, and it counts.
Deshaun's very dominant down low. Powerful young man. Rebounds the ball very strong. That's a nice little jump hook. Lattin's going to have his hands full with it, but Lattin from Oklahoma is a good shot blocker.
Khadeem Lattin, and he rattles it in.
Oklahoma comes right down and answers with their own three.
Does Harvard need to try to keep this game in the 60s? It's Khadeem Lattin the finish.
That's what Lattin's got to do a lot of this one.
Poor outlet.
Was poor outlet. You're running with the basketball. You need to be under control. When you get, I tell you though, Hawaii plays at this weird pace sometimes where it creates chaos on the floor. And you see those types of turnovers.
Khadeem Lattin hits the floater. Too strong from Stefan Yankovic, and here comes Oklahoma. Now this led Hawaii with 15 in their win against Northern Iowa last night. And Khadeem Lattin for the slam.
And it's a long shot. So Hawaii doesn't have to play defense more than 2 passes possession. That's exactly what they want. Then they go to the other end and they have plays just like they have.
Khadeem Lattin and Oklahoma reclaim 17 seconds in the first half and picked up 2 fouls right from the get-go.
He's a high energy guy too. Does a little bit of everything extremely well. Shoots it, good block shot, rebounds. Great attitude, great energy.
Khadeem Lattin underneath for the Sooners. Underneath to Khadeem Lattin for the lay in Oklahoma.
Nip and tuck basketball game this first 5 minutes. I'm really impressed with Hawaii.
Khadeem Lattin in the basket, and he ran. A little bit of a zone look now for Hawaii.
Yeah. Make them try to take shots even way outside the 20-foot line, deep in the paint if they get there.
Lattin underneath.
Nice balance on that shot. Zundu's going to get something going. I'm telling you. There's so many point-blank shots. He's going to make a couple of those for Naito.
He was way up there. Inside, easy lay-in for Khadeem Lattin. Oklahoma 5 of 10 from 3. A turnover by Washington State. Buford shovels it to Lattin. Reverse lay-in.
Great basketball, unselfish basketball. He's able to get a decent shot off and made it. So Oklahoma's got to do a better job of stopping that penetration.
And off the deflection, it goes in.
That was a really tough pass.
I think we're blessed as college football fans to really have the 4 best teams. And
it took long enough.
You're absolutely right.
Khadeem Lattin runs the floor.
I am definitely a beast from getting it all the way to the rim.
Corsell hooks it in. He's got 5 for Creighton. Ron Kruger said post defense would be a trouble spot today against this better. He's looking for his team to keep that edge as they roll through non-conference into Big 12 play. That'll help. Cousins. OU one of their last 9. Woodard, no good, but Lattin, it wasn't.
Got 17 now for Obi Umegano. And you can see why this team is going to cause all kinds of problems in the Summit League. They are picked 3rd in that league behind South Dakota State and North Dakota State. But by the end of the season, they could be playing well enough to win.
And you have Umegano. You have several guys that can make a perimeter shot. And I think this team is more reminiscent.
The 1-1 for the Golden Eagles. 21-point Sooner lead, which is their largest of the afternoon. ORU has battled gamely, had this game tied up late in the first half. Sooners led by 5 at the break, and they've just expanded it. It's a little bit like last year's game, only ORU has hung in a little more as Khadeem Lattin nailed.
Guy out with the dive. Hart did it.
Hart with 7 points. 32-28. Oklahoma led by as many as 12 in the first half.
Hart did a nice job opening to the ball on that back cut.
And a baseline jump shot rattles all the way around and in for Khadeem Lattin.
Pretty well. Here's Cousins trying to go all the way. Wow, what a block. The follow by... Good team defense there. Lattin, Spangler, Cousins all involved. Isaiah all the way down to the baseline. Buddy Hield. I don't know if that's how he intended to pass. Hield rebound, his 4th board of the game. Woodard to the table on the far side as Cousins gives to Spangler. Angle pass, Lattin for the deuce. Nicely done. Quick ball movement. Spangler's pass corralled by Dingell Walker. He'll drive it and dish it. Spangler waits. Banks misses. Lattin, yes. And
possible for the Sooners.
Yeah, and I do believe we've used that term in every one of our 4 games so far, my friend, and he shows it to us every night. Here he comes again. Cousins back to Spangler. 3-ball fake. He gets the assist. Khadeem Lattin
will come, no question. And for Koenig, the 3 will come. Spangler couldn't hit, but flying in.
Oklahoma scoring here. Walker dribbles into a long shot way upstairs. Buddy Hield, he's averaging 6 boards a game. Straight ahead, little high-low action. And Lattin there to finish. 200, Buddy Hield, 6'4", 214. Lattin, he goes 6'9", 2-0. Having a rough shooting night, 2 for 9. Here's Woodard, running the break, left-hander. Sooners keep it alive. Lattin again and again.
Well, that's that